Good evening, everybody. Hello, I'm back. Good evening, welcome back. It's Tuesday night. It's a Treehouse Quizzes general knowledge quiz with me, Shura. While we wait for people to tune in, let me know what you had for dinner. I'd love to know what you had for dinner. What did you have for dinner? Put it in the chat. And hopefully you can hear me, obviously. Just to remind you all, if you're tuning in for the first time, which is unlikely, we're Treehouse Quizzes. Normally every evening we'd be hosting quizzes across London, but due to the certain conditions we're currently in, we're here in our living rooms hosting quizzes for you to do at home. So if you're just a one-off tuner in, it would be really great if you could chip in a little bit to help us keep going. Otherwise, for those of you that are playing more than one a week, a little bit more from to cover you for the week, it just keeps us going. So I'm going to chuck a little Kobe link in the chat. If those of you that can, it would be great. That would be fantastic. Thank you. It just keeps Treehouse Quizzes in business. And especially for my colleagues who are otherwise self-employed, this is a lovely thing for us to get paid for doing a little thing like this too. Hello, Facebookers. I'll start the quiz in a minute. Oh. Hello. No one's told me what they had for dinner yet. Hi, Paul. It's not so much of a delay this week. I managed to put it on ultra low latency. It's like 15-20 seconds. Udon noodles. We had udon noodles too. And pizza. I'm not sure about that, yes. Egg sausage and cheesy beans. Sounds delicious. As long as you guys are happy, I'm happy too. Okay, for those of you tuning in for the first time, but for those of you that are here as regulars, you'll know the spiel, but I'm still going to give it to you. We're going to do a quiz, general knowledge, 2 rounds of 15 questions each. At the end of each round, I'll give you the answers, but you'll have a little moment to ask me if you've missed any as we go through them. There's no prizes except for your own pride in your quiz knowledge, but that's pretty big time on the internet, so that's pretty big. So we'll start in a minute. Is anyone drinking anything nice this evening? It is only Tuesday. Okay, well, without further ado, we'll start in 30 seconds. Ready for quizzing. 30 seconds. Good evening to those of you just tuning in. David Barker's not had dinner yet. What time do you call this, David? Okay, everybody, here we go with question number 1, starting this evening's general knowledge quiz. Question 1. What is the tallest building in the UK? Question number 1. What is the tallest building in the UK? Oop. Drop my pen. All right, so you've had question 1. That was what is the tallest building in the UK? Question number 2. Question 2. The band Aqua are famous for which 1997 UK hit? Question number 2. The band Aqua are famous for which 1997 UK hit? Do you know on Facebook? Do you know? Question 3. Question 3. How many lanes are there on an Olympic athletics track? That is, how many lanes are there on an Olympic athletics track? Question 3. How many lanes on an Olympic athletics track? Question 4. Question 4. Which author wrote the following? The Pelican Brief, Sycamore Row, and The Racketeer. Question number 4. Which author wrote the following? The Pelican Brief, Sycamore Row, and The Racketeer. Question 5. Question 5 is picture number 1. I'm going to put it on screen for you now. Question 5. Name the artist who recorded this album for my Facebookers. This album. Hopefully that isn't invisible for you. Name the artist who recorded the album pictured. Who was it? Leave it there for a second. Okay, so I'll let you think about that for a moment. Question 6. Question 6. Where on the human body... Sorry, let me just drop that down. Question 6. Where on the human body would you find the philtrum? Spelt Philtrum. Question number 6. Where on the human body would you find the philtrum? Question number 7. Question 7. Which of Henry VIII's wives which of Henry VIII's wives was married to him when he died in 1546? Question number 7. Which of Henry VIII's wives was married to him when he died in 1546? Question number 8. Question 8 is, which football team has won the UEFA Champions League, or European Cup as it used to be called, the most times? Question 8. Which football team has won the UEFA Champions League, or European Cup as it used to be called, the most times? Which team? Question 9. 2-point question. Question 9. What are the names of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's 2 children? Question number 9. What are the names of Will Smith and Jada Pinkett Smith's 2 children? Question number 10 is picture number 2. Question 10, picture number 2, it is, which city would you find this landmark? In question 10, which city would you find the landmark pictured? I'll leave it up for a minute for my Facebookers, if you're still there. Which city would you find this landmark? Okay. And we'll drop that down. Question 11. Question 11. Which modern city was the capital of the historic country of Bohemia? Which modern city was the capital of the historic country Bohemia? Pardon me. Question 12. Question 12. Haribo sweets originate in which country? Question 12. Haribo sweets originate in which country? Question 13. Question number 13. What is the capital city of the American state, Ohio? What is the capital city of the American state, Ohio? That was question 13. Sorry. Question 14. There are multiple answers, half points for each of them. Question 14. Which 5 people have directed films in the main 3 Star Wars trilogies? So question 14. Which 5 people have directed films in the main 3 Star Wars trilogies? And question 15, the third picture question of the quiz and the last of round 1, is here. Question 15. Name this character. Name the character that's pictured. So question 15, name the character. Here it is for my Facebookers. Name this character. Who is it? Name the character. I'll leave that there for a moment. So, give me a shout out in the chat if you need to hear any questions again. You've got a minute or two to shout those out. Number 14, yes, number 14, I'll say that once more, number 14, which 5 people have directed films in the main 3 Star Wars trilogies? Half a point for each of those, Villa Magic. And question 11 for you, Cass. Question 11 is, which modern city was the capital city of the historic country of Bohemia? Which modern-day city was the historic capital? Oh, sorry, was the capital city of the historical country of Bohemia? Okay, Callum. Questions 4 and 5. Question 4. Which author wrote the following? The Pelican Brief, Sycamore Row, and The Racketeer. And question 5 was this picture. Name the artist that recorded this album. What artists? Leave that up for a moment too. Okay, give you 30 more seconds. Drop that away. Just give me a second and we'll run through those. Drop Okay, sorry about that. Pip loves Callum. Oh, yes, Neil. Question 15. No, just the name that everyone should know. If you get the full name, I might give you an extra half point. Okay. Here, if you're marking, if there's more than one team in your house, swap sheets, and we're going to swap sheets and mark round one. Otherwise, here come the answers coming at you momentarily. And when I say momentarily, I mean now. So, question 1. The tallest building in the UK is the Shard. Question 1. The Shard is the tallest building in the UK. Question 2. The band Aqua are famous for the 1997 hit Barbie Girl. If you put Dr. Jones, I think that was 98. But definitely the one that you were thinking of and you should have written down was Barbie Girl, the most famous. Question 3. In an Olympic athletics track, there are 8 lanes. 8 running lanes on an Olympic athletics track. Question 4. The author who wrote the following, The Pelican Brief, Sycamore Row, and The Racketeer, is John Grisham. John Grisham. And oh, that's not what I needed to do. Question 5 was this picture. I'm just waiting for confirmation from the lovely Simon. The first picture answer, thank you. The artist who recorded this album was Paloma Faith. Paloma Faith. Well done if you got that. Question 6. On the human body, the philtrum is found on the face. It's this groove here between the nose and the upper lip. Yes, the philtrum on the face. Question 7. Henry VIII's wives, the wife that was married to him when he died in 1547, was Catherine Parr. Question 8. The football team that has won the most UEFA Champions League or European Cup as it used to be known the most times is Real Madrid. Boo, but it's Real Madrid. Question 9. Will Smith and Jaden Pinkett Smith's 2 children, a point for each, are named Jaden and Willow. A point for each of those. 1 point for Jaden, 1 point for Willow. That was question 9. Question 10, which was this city. It is the landmark is found in Singapore. Let's swap that one down. Question 11. The modern city that was the capital of the historic country Bohemia is Prague. Question 12. Haribo sweets originate in which country? They do in fact originate in Germany. Question 13. The capital city of the American state of Ohio is Columbus. Question 14. The 5 people who have directed films in the main 3 Star Wars trilogies, half a point for each of these. George Lucas, Irvin Kershner, Richard Marquand, J.J. Abrams, and Rian Johnson. I'll say those all again, half a point for each of those. George Lucas, Irvin Kershner, Richard Marquand, J.J. Abrams, and Rian Johnson. And that was question 14. Question 15 was this character, and the character pictured is Lucy Van Pelt. If you got Lucy, I'll give you the point. If you got Van Pelt, I'll give you the extra half point. Feeling very generous for that one. So that was round one. We'll take a break, chuck up the scores in the chat so I can mock your knowledge or commend your knowledge. So scores in the chat. That was the end of round one. $15.5 cast. Very good score. David Barker, 9. Paul, 10.5. Not bad. Oh dear, Paul, love it. Lucy Conroy, 11. Not bad. 14.5 from Neil. 15.5 from Yas. So 15.5 from two teams. Seems like the top score to beat for round one. $7.5, Sheila. Well, it's not the worst, but I know it is the worst. Sorry, joint worst. Okay. So a couple more minutes before round two. 15, Angus. You're half a point off the leading scores. Callum with 12, not bad. Sorry if it was slightly distant for round one. I realised about 2 questions into the quiz that I'd been sent questions that didn't correspond with the pictures that I'd installed on the system. So I was very calmly typing panic WhatsApps into Simon's messages, and he's gratefully sent me the right questions and answers for this quiz. But I had to kind of muddle my way through there and hopefully not give you questions that I didn't know the answers to anyway for the pictures. So thank you for your patience. Not bad, Mum. 11.5, but you could do better. Okay. 1 more minute and we'll start round two. Oh, I was just going to chuck it up for a minute or two. Just in case you are checking in the rest of the week, tomorrow night we've got a Game of Thrones quiz with Callum. We've got comedy quiz with Simon on Thursday. Hang on, I'll YouTube Facebookers. Whoop, it's rocking. We've got Harry Potter on Friday with Leah. Return of Harry Potter quiz. Very popular quiz. Different Harry Potter quiz, I think. Saturday we've got a music quiz and party with Simon and guest DJs. Sunday night general knowledge quiz with Callum. So yes, more quizzes this week. If you missed the Stranger Things quiz yesterday, you missed it, but you can watch it back and play along then if you wish. So let's do this. Well, okay. So hopefully you're all ready. We'll pop that down. Give me a second. Okay, we're going to go with round number 2. So, round 2, question 16. In mythology, the Valkyries are the 9 handmaidens of which god? Question 16. Straighten that out. Sorry. Question 16. In mythology, The Valkyries are the 9 handmaidens of which god? Question 17. Question 17. In which English county would you find the Silverstone motor racing circuit? Question 17. In which, pardon me, English county, would you find the Silverstone motor racing circuit? Which county? Question 18. What is the French expression used in motor racing for the secure area where cars are driven before and after the race? Question 18. On a motor racing spree. Question 18. What is the French expression for the motor racing secure area where cars are driven before and after the race? Question 19. Oh, it's not question 19. We've already had that one, Simon. Question 19. Question 19. What are the first names of the 5 main characters in the TV series How I Met Your Mother? Half a point for each of them. Question 19. What are the first names of the 5 main characters in the TV series How I Met Your Mother? Half a point for each of those. Question 20 is the next picture question. And it is an anagram. It is this anagram. The solution is the name of a famous rugby player. So good luck to all of you with that one. Question number 20 is this anagram. It's a famous rugby player. So good luck with that. Oh, sorry for my Facebookers. Here it is. Ooh. Core doing all ribs. Core doing all ribs. That's the anagram. I'll put it up there for a moment longer. Hopefully you got that. Core doing all ribs. So that was question number 20. Question 21. Question 21. Let's see what's happened here. What was the last state to join the United States of America? Question 21. What was the last state to join the United States of America? Question 22. Which American band sang I'll Be There For You, used as the theme tune for the TV series Friends? Question 22. Which American band sang I'll Be There For You, used as the theme tune for the TV series Friends? Okay. Question 23. Which King of England met his end at the Battle of Hastings? Question 23. Which English king met his end at the Battle of Hastings? Who was it? Okay. Question 24. It's a song lyrics question. Question 24. Name the artist, the song, and the song, sorry, the following lyrics come from. I'll say them twice. So, question 24. Name the artist and the song the following lyrics come from. Here they are. There must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. There's too much confusion. I can't get no relief. I'll say that once more. Question 24. Name the artist and the song the following lyrics come from. There must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. There's too much confusion. I can't get no relief. Which artist and which song are those lyrics from? Okay. Question 25 is the next picture question. It is this picture. Haha. Name the computer game that this logo is used. A series of computer games that in this logo is used. So question number 25 is picture number 5. Name the computer game series that this logo is used in and for and to represent. Just do that. Give you a moment. Question 26. One of the loudest animals on Earth, pardon me, apart from me, can produce a shockwave measured at 200 decibels. This animal is called the water pistol what? I'll say that all once more. Question 26. One of the loudest animals on Earth can produce a shockwave measured at 200 decibels. This animal is called the water pistol what? Okay. Question 27. In the UK, on which wedding anniversary do people receive a congratulatory letter from the Queen? Question 27. In the UK, on which wedding anniversary do people receive a congratulatory letter from the Queen? Okay. Ooh, sorry. So, next question, 28. If an Irish coffee includes whiskey, what does an Italian coffee include? Question 28. If an Irish coffee includes whiskey, what does an Italian coffee contain? Ooh. Yes, it's just further up in the chat. If you scroll up a little bit, I popped in the Ko-fi link. I'll post it again for you. Where'd it go? There it is. There you go. Thank you. Yes. Next question. Sorry. Now it's paper-based. Question 29, penultimate question of the quiz this evening. Who holds the record for the longest-serving female Blue Peter presenter? Question 29. Who holds the record for the longest-serving female Blue Peter presenter? And the final question is picture 6 this evening. Hopefully I've scaled it correctly because the image Simon sent me was massive. Name the artist. Who painted this picture? Who painted it? Let's see the Name the artist of this painting. Who's the artist? Okay. Once again, if you need to hear any questions again, chuck your requests in the chat. I'll leave that up for a minute as well, just for you to enjoy the splendor. Questions 27 and 28. Yes, question 27. In the UK, on which wedding anniversary would you receive a congratulatory letter from the Queen? That was question 27. In the UK, on which wedding anniversary would you receive a congratulatory letter from the Queen? Question 25. Paul was picture 5. In which game franchise would this logo represent? And would you recognize it from? And question 28. If an Italian coffee includes whiskey, if an Irish coffee includes whiskey, what does an Italian coffee include? So I'll say that once more. If an Irish coffee includes whiskey, what does an Italian coffee include? So, any more questions? You need to hear again before we mark round number 2. Seem to be okay. Okay, I'll give you 30 more seconds. If no more, we'll run through the answers to round number 2. Okay. If you are playing against another team in your own home, swap sheets and we'll mark round 2. Otherwise, here come the answers to round number 2. Question 16. In mythology, the Valkyries were the 9 handmaidens of the god Odin. Question 17. The English county in which you would find the Silverstone motor racing circuit is in fact Northamptonshire. Pardon me. Question 18. The French expression used in motor racing for the secure area where cars are driven before or after the race is parc ferme. Parc ferme. Question 19. The first names of the 5 main characters in the TV series How I Met Your Mother, for half a point each, are Ted, Barney, Lily, Robin, and Marshall. Question 19. The first names of the 5 characters in the TV series How I Met Your Mother, for half a point apiece, Ted, Barney, Lily, Robin, and Marshall. Question 20 was the anagram. Core. Doing all ribs. The solution was the name of a famous rugby player, whatever that means. It's Brian O'Driscoll. Maybe it's Neil's cousin. Brian O'Driscoll for the full point. Core. Doing all ribs. Question 21. The last state to join the United States of America was Hawaii. The last state colonized by Americans was Hawaii. Question 22. The American band that sang I'll Be There For You, which was used as a theme tune for the TV series Friends, was the Rembrandts. The Rembrandts. Question 23. The King of England, who met his end at the Battle of Hastings, was in fact King Harold II. Well done if you got that knowledge. Question 24, maybe vaguely contentious, but who knows? The artist in the song the lyrics come from, there must be some kind of way out of here, said the Joker to the thief. There's too much confusion, I can't get no relief. It was Jimi Hendrix and All Along the Watchtower. I'm sure I might see some complaints in the chat for that one. But yeah, Jimi Hendrix, All Along the Watchtower. Question 25. Was this image... this one there, and this image represents the legendary computer game series, The Legend of Zelda. The Legend of Zelda, for the point, it's the synonymous with all of the games. Question 26. The loudest animal on Earth, apart from me, that can produce a shockwave measured at 200 decibels, and it's called the water pistol shrimp. Water pistol shrimp. Question 27. In the UK, the wedding anniversary, which people receive a congratulatory letter from the Queen, is on their 60th wedding anniversary. 60th wedding anniversary. No doubt when my wife and I reach our 60th wedding anniversary, the Queen will still be alive, and from her cybertronic fax machine will spew out a letter that we will receive in the post, I'm sure. Question 28. If an Irish coffee includes whiskey, an Italian coffee, aside from just including coffee, because that's what an Italian coffee includes, is actually amaretto. Question 29. Question 29. Who holds the record for the longest serving female Blue Peter presenter was Connie Huck. Connie Huck. And the final question was question 30. It was this picture. Oh, not that one. Hey! This picture here, I'll put that up for you guys on Facebook. This picture was, of course, painted on the roof of the Sistine Chapel by Michelangelo. So that was the final point. So please do chuck your scores in the chat and let me know how you've done this week in the quiz. Hopefully slightly more understandable for round 2 because I had questions in the right order. Question 24. Question 24 was a point each. Yes, Cass, a point each for question 24. 27 from Yaz. That's not bad. Pretty good score. Anyone going to beat that? Anyone else? 28. Oh, correction. 27 from Angus. How are we doing? Haha. 29.5 from Cass Wood. I think you just stormed into the lead. Anyone got a score higher than that, or just a score? For judgment. Mother, 18.5. Not a great score there. But yes, your slightly smug face emoji means it wasn't that bad. Not bad. Sorry, I'm being told off for being mean. I'm not being mean. I'm proud of your score. You did very well. Anyone else got any scores to chuck up in the chat? Once again, just in case you haven't already and you do intend to, if you can chuck a couple of quid per player for the quiz. This is the that's not it. It's nearly posted Connie Huck's name into the chat. That wouldn't have been very useful. 17 from David. Well, my mum beat you, so you should. Just in case, that's the Covey. If you want to chip in a couple of quid for your playing the quiz this evening, and I will throw the lineup out in a second. Oh, that's a sad face, Mum. I'm sorry. There it is, the lineup. Just in case you didn't remember and you haven't been following. Tomorrow night, Game of Thrones with Callum. Comedy quiz with Simon and Miles on Thursday. Yet again, we've got a Harry Potter quiz with Leah on Friday. Different quiz. Music with Simon on Saturday. And general knowledge with Callum on Sunday. That's me for the evening. Petition to make the quiz longer. Well, if you would like to, Yaz, you can just contact us via Treehouse Quizzes and book us for a bigger quiz. Call up all your friends and competitively quiz with them. So let us know if that's something you're interested in. But this is me signing off. I hope you've enjoyed the quiz. I've enjoyed hosting it. I'll pull this lever, and hopefully one of you were ejected into the through the ceiling. And if you didn't notice, this bowling pin is wearing a choker that says "fucked." That's me for the evening. Good night. Oh, you're very welcome. Have a good one.